England against Tonga is the second match in Pool C after Argentina against France. England come into this Rugby World Cup having had a decent warm-up matches, getting 3 victories, beating the Irish and the Welsh, of course, and only losing once to Wales, and that was in Cardiff. Both squads have been announced. We're going to look at them in just a second, but make sure to subscribe and leave a like on the video and comment your thoughts down below. Both sides have only met twice before, and both matches have seen England win very comfortably with an average score of 68.5 points in favour of England. England come into this tournament, in my opinion, as possibly was one of the favourites to win the Rugby World Cup, while Tonga have not been in excellent form, struggling in the Pacific nations. They haven't looked great, and also losing by 1 point against Samoans in that one. So both teams have been announced. This is how England line up. A very experienced side. Eddie Jones pretty much going out with his strongest side. So we'll start with the front row. We got Marler, George and Sinclair. Mako Vunipola is obviously injured, so that's why Marler starts. Courtney Lawes, Itoje and Curry. Guys, it's on the side for you here so you can see it as well. Underhill starts at 7 with Billy Vunipola at 8. Obviously he has family. His father played and captained Tonga in the 1991 Rugby World Cup, I believe it was. So a lot of history there for him. Ben Young's at 9, then they've gone with George Ford at 10. So George Ford at 10, then Johnny May on the wing, and in the centre we have Owen Farrell, so that Ford-Farrell axis is being used once again. Tuolangi then at 13 on his day can be one of the most destructive centres in the world, but he hasn't really had that much game time due to fitness, but over the past year seems to have built that fitness back up to a point where he can make a difference for the side. Then on the other wing we have Watson at fullback, we have Daly. So England obviously going with a pretty physical side, a side that will be able to hopefully stand up against the Tongans' power. A lot of strength, especially in the pack with the likes of Courtney Lawes and Itoje, big ball carriers, and they'll certainly need them. Tonga have named their squad as well. I'm going to try and pronounce them as well as I can, but apologies if I butcher some names. So we'll start with the front row. Again, it'll be on your screen just here for you to see. So Fisoi, we have got Sakalaya, we've got Tamifuna, Luisi, Fikala, Kalamafoni, Capelli and Vaipulu are all the forwards. In the back then you'll notice a few more names. So you've got Takalua, who plays for Newcastle Falcons and is their goal kicker as well, and an excellent box kicker as well, so keep an eye out on him. At 10 we got Morata, at 11 we got Laloa, 12 Vuna, we got Pietau at 13, a name once again you will be aware of, and then Pacoloni and then Hailafona at 15. I'm sure I butchered a few names there, didn't I? So both sides will be looking at this game as England certainly as a winnable game. Bonus point, I would think, is what they'd be targeting. They put out a very strong squad for this first game, so momentum in a Rugby World Cup is absolutely pivotal if you want to do well. So England have certainly gone with their strongest side, power, as I said before, to really try and counter the strength of this Tongan side. If England can do what they want to do, so set pieces, driving mauls, organised play, and playing the way that they've been training, then they'll win the game comfortably. If Tonga can change the game to scrappy, throw the ball about, and catch England cold, then there's a chance they could cause an upset. The bookies have England by favourites by quite a few, by actually 12 points. That's really what they're expecting, and I'd expect it to be even more than that possibly. I think England are one of the favourites for the tournament, and I think they're going to want to put out a statement in this first match. Obviously, this isn't England's strongest side, 100%. I'm not sure about Daly at fullback. I personally, as Eddie Jones would have taken Mike Brown to the World Cup, I just think that Daly, under the high ball and defensively, sometimes isn't quite at the level required, and that Mike Brown, under the high ball and defensively, is world class, and I'm really surprised he's been left out. Willie Hines is on the bench as scrum half for England. Again, not sure how I feel about that one. Would have preferred to see Danny Kerr there. I think he offers something very different off the bench to Ben Youngs, but Ben Youngs at 9, really good scrum half, solid player. So how do I see this one going? Well, it's going to be an England win, isn't it? If England win this, they look set to probably win the pool where France and Argentina have played each other. By the time this is out, there should be a review for that match, so do go check that out. Link in the I buttons for all the videos that I've been making over the past few days, previews and reviews, etc. So do go check them out. So yeah, I'd expect England to win this, get off to a winning start at Rugby World Cup 2019, but we never know. England tend to bottle things, you know. At 2015 against Wales at Twickenham, they bottled it, and they lost against the Australians, and 2011 wasn't much better either. So it's going to be a tough Rugby World Cup for both sides. This is going to be a really physical match. The scheduling for England is not favourable. They have Tonga and then they have the USA, which could give them 2 wins, but then they come up against 2 Tier 1 nations in France and Argentina straight after each other. So there could be injuries, could become a part of this tournament for England, that's for sure. But I'm going to back England to get the win. But let me know, guys, in the description, in the comments, sorry, down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on both sides and also who you think's going to win. Thank you very much for watching. Take it easy and peace.